It's a song that I wrote on a really special day out sailing with David. We have a chanting retreat on the boat.
With whales.
With the whales, yeah, in Harvey Bay. It's really, really special to be doing this because it's completely quiet on the water, and wherever you look, it's pristine beauty. It's just perfection, and it just does something to you. It's like there's natural order everywhere you look. It just brings you into some sort of harmony inside of yourself. And on this particular day, I actually came face to face with a white pointer about from David to me away. Both of us did. We had our masks in the water and we were looking at this shark, and he came straight for me. And I just sort of was playing chicken. And in the end, I just pulled up, just as he went underneath. And then that day we were out sailing and we were sort of looking for a pod of whales that we'd seen, and we weren't seeing them, and I just swam out from the boat. And normally I have a problem with the deep blue water when I swim out and I can't see the bottom. I just imagine sharks, and the shapes start appearing in my subconscious or something, in my imagination. And this time the deep blue water just felt like it was calling me, and I didn't have any fear because of maybe the experience, I imagine, that I had that morning. I'd just been confronted by my fear. So I just felt this, for the first time, this welcoming to that deep blue water, and I just floated out and swam out. And then I hear Dave calling, "Kev, look to your left, to your left." And I looked to my left and there was this dolphin. And it swam around in front of me and it sat up like this. And it sent this pulse, this sonar, and I felt it hit me. And people had told me that they read you, they can see right through your body. And I felt like that. And then he looked at me and went like this, and then just took off and started swimming and invited me to play with him and follow. And so I did. And I was just filled with so much joy. Of course, I couldn't keep up with him. And,
They get bored pretty quick.
They get bored pretty quick. And I was just like floating in the water, just going, oh my God, like I've been waiting my whole life to swim with a dolphin. It just happened. I have to absorb this. And I'm not scared of this deep blue. And I'm looking down. And then this shape starts to appear in the darkness right below me. And it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I still had no fear, but I saw this shape. And then I realized it was a humpback whale coming out from deep down. And it just came up and it was eyeballing me. And so I swam down and met it, and we swam up together for a breath. And when I got to the surface, I was just like doing backflips. And we went back on the boat and I wrote this song. It's about the deep blue calling. And I felt what the message I got from that was, it was calling me to be wild and free, like them. And it was the first time I really thought about it and went, I always imagined myself being wild and free would be to go out into the bush and live like a native. But then I actually felt from that experience, what they were telling me is that you can be wild and free and drive a car and catch planes and go to the bank and all that sort of stuff. It's just a matter of being connected to your true nature rather than being a slave to external forces. You become the master of your destiny yourself. And you choose to obey laws and things like that because you don't want to be put in prison. But even if you were put in prison, and there were people that came out of concentration camps and felt that was the only freedom, the true freedom that they felt was their choice to be happy or not. And yeah, so I wrote this song, so I will play it. Join me and sing. Deep blue water calling to me. Dance with the waves into the sea. Deep blue water calling to me. Dance with the waves into the sea. Deep blue water calling to me. Dance with the waves into the sea. Deep blue water calling to me. Dance with the waves into the sea. Deep blue water calling to me. Dance with the waves into the sea. Deep blue water calling to me. Dance with the waves into the sea. Deep blue water calling to me. Dance with the waves into the sea. Deep blue water calling to me. Dance with the waves into the sea. Deep blue water calling to me. Dance with the waves into the sea. Deep blue water calling to me. Dance with the waves into the sea. Deep blue water calling to me. Dance with the waves into the sea. Deep blue water calling me home. Calling me home. Calling me home. So I feel my freedom. Calling me home. Calling me, calling me home. Calling me home. Calling me, calling me home. Calling me home. Calling me home. Calling me home to my freedom, to my freedom, oh, to my freedom.